our children will grow rooted. I was going through something. I birthed 6 children, y'all. They're all adults. Got some wonderful opportunities for my business, which is called Dimensions of Life Coaching Services. All of the ladies that you will see here today who are founders, to share a little bit with you about here and probably about maybe 10 or 15 minutes. Our children will grow rooted, our communities will grow rooted, our families will grow rooted. Well, that's what darkness is about. And if you actually make the system good. I remember, just to share a little bit about.
We got it right here on the jump.
I was going through something. I birthed 6 children, y'all. They're all adults. And I was going through those boys. I had 3 sons and 3 daughters.
It's true economic depravity. With no real resources, we empower
no longer in business, but now my sister is still selling something on the street corner. We always want to do something on the street corner. And so that's where I wanted to start today with. We continue to do that for years and years, but none of us own a brick and mortar. And so it's cold, we're still standing outside. And so this is why I had this vision of how do we take all these ideas and all these years of hard work and make it into something that's legacy work. You know, legacy work, because we're not gonna always be there. My sister there that's looking like that, nice and fresh and young, she's in her 60s. She's tired of being on the street on the side of the shop. We need her to have a building, right? So here we are, a group of Black women. And the only way, ladies and gentlemen in this room, we can get out of this economic depravity that we heard on the video is by group economics. We cannot do it alone. There's this famous saying that Black women don't get along. Did everybody got a problem with that? So we get along. You understand? That's projected out there to keep us divided. But we do get along, ladies. And if there's any one of these ladies in this room here, they know. You pick up your phone and call me 1 o'clock, I'm going to answer. You call me 2 o'clock, I'm going to answer. So at least you want to meet your sister. We get along, right? And what we want to do is extend that to every Black woman. And I said, Black woman with no apology. We love everybody. There's no racism going on in this room. We don't hate white people. We don't hate Mexicans. As a matter of fact, we love them. You're our sisters and brothers. However, the reason why I wanted this to be
All right, we got it right here. The John Williams Shepard show, right here. So we're gonna go right here to a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna get started. All right, right here on the John Williams Shepard show.
So I wanted something that we can say this is just ours, right? And then I have a vision, ladies, of having something like this for just Latino women. Something like this, because if you look behind you right there, that little firebird on that camera right there.
All right,
I don't really know her, but she is a house full of power, information, wisdom, and I think that she can bring that to other women of her Asian descent. So why can't we have a Black daughters, a Latino daughters?
That's right.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because even though a lot of our issues are similar, there's some things that's uniquely different from each and every one of us that will make your group synonymous to your group, or, but when we come together, we will come together as one big group. So that's my vision.
Yeah.
All right? And so without further ado, I got to talk more than I was supposed to. But without further ado, I just wanted you to know this is Empress. Empress Lindsay is our board president.
Right.
And then next to Empress, this is Miss Shanika Prima. This is my baby, my daughter, my ride or die, my whatever, anything called 4 o'clock in the morning type thing. This is her. All the time. All those little lotions in your bag and the body, the little spray, made by Shanika. What we do with the reason why we wanted to make sure that those were in the gift bags, because what we do, let's say a young lady want to start her business and she ain't got no money, but she just have a vision, she can buy those from us in a bulk. We put on the label and you sell. Right? We want to make you ready. We don't want you to be stressed because you might have your friends and stuff that want to buy, but you just don't have to come get it from us. Right? And then we're also building economic wealth within each other. This right here. Nothing else but that. We're going to ignore the attitude. But I wouldn't be here today if my sister here didn't bring me to Texas.
All right.
She didn't only bring me to Texas, she found me the first job, the first every single thing. Right? So from 13 years old to now, every single day, this lady has been an inspiration in my life. Every single day. And by the way, she's the deputy director of Daughter. So there's no she, and you hear I'm saying my language, my grammar, everything gone out of the minute, right? But there's no she without me, and there's no me without you.
All right.
We fight all the time, but this one right here. This is my oldest sister from my mom. Right, this is Miss Hazel. I don't know, any trouble I get into, I bring this one. Anything good, bad, in between, I find her and brings her. Yes, I love her dearly. She, like I said, she's one of my oldest sisters. All those sneakers that's in there, you guys gonna support her because she brings them all the way from New York so she can show you guys what she does on the street corner, sell sneakers. So here she is today. She's gonna be one of our speakers. So this is Miss Hazel Prima, and we call her Marge sometimes. But my mama named us Prima, so we all Prima. Right? So this is the crew here that's come together, and we want to change lives. What I wanted to do now is pass the mic to Miss Christina so she can say something to us. And then we're going to continue exactly with what that program said. So this one here, this is Shay. Today we're going to call her Destiny. Yes. Because she's going to reach part of her destiny today. So from day one, you know how you got some people, as soon as you call them, they show up type person? This is Miss Shay. So Shay came to us through a friend of ours from Top. We'll talk about Top because you gotta hear about Top. There's a story behind Top, right? But Shay came to us from a friend, Dominique, that cannot be here. Dominique would have lit this whole room up if she was here today. Yes. So, and Shay has remained faithful. Don't care whether she's mad at me. She knows she can't say it to my face, so she probably be grumbling on her. But she always shows up ready and want to do whatever we ask her to do. As a result as well, she will be one of our grant recipients today, the first recipient. Miss Tyra. This is the vice president of our board. Right? Miss Tyra doesn't say no. I don't know, it might be me. I don't know, because they don't say no. It's her.
They all get along.
Wait till I get to the last one. They don't say no. So even, I took Miss Tyra to Baltimore. Introduced her to all these strange people. And if you look at her, she's like an angel. Don't she look like an angel? Look at her. And this is her disposition all the time. From the time I met her through Empress, and from the time Empress introduced me to Miss Tyra, she has just been amazing, a blessing to my life. Sometimes you know how you need somebody to give you a little spiritual advice here and there. Miss Tyra. So we have people for everything in this room, right? And hence now it comes to
Tyra owns a trucking company, by the way. We're gonna do that.
You know how you like spending money, and that's why we don't never have no money. We teach budgets and all that, but we still don't have no money. She's gonna make us hold on to the money.
Yes.
All right.
Beyond is spending too much. As soon as you get into spending, I can't with her. Ladies, just let her know. We gotta spend the money to get the money, right? Please tell her when I call her, just give me the money. It's like, I'm pulling teeth trying to get some money out of her, but I love her. When you see Miss Carter put together spreadsheets, when you see Miss Carter put together notes, I don't even remember I spent it. Oh, I did? Oh, sorry. Okay, just. I'll be like, wow, I couldn't do that. My version or my part to this is making all those pieces come together. But leave me to do it like by myself, it wouldn't happen. So this is a team. We will never be broke. She know that I pulls out money out of the skies at the last minute. She know that I love her, so we will never be broke. We may not have a lot of money, but we will never be broke. And besides, whatever you put out there, that's what's going to come back, right? We are spiritual beings and we're having a human experience. And our God and the Creator want to give us what we want, and there's enough for each and every one of us. So no, all right? We're dealing with growth mindset. So from here, I'm going to pass the mic over, and we're going to go ahead and follow this program and do whatever this program says next. Right? Because I talk a lot. I used to preach. So I will shut up. Okay? Is Miss Robin here? Not yet? So did we talk about daughter's mission? A little bit? All right. So.
All right, we're finna go in the room in here. We're finna look at some of the things that they have on display. All right, right here. All right, we at Daughters of Diaspora, y'all. Right here in Dallas, Texas. Check this out. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I'm looking at something. Somebody's gonna have to come back and tell me or show me something and give me a talk on what this is and what they got displayed. But this is the room in here. I think they sell this stuff right here. This is jewelry and costume right here. So I will be red.
Is my other news business. It's a long story as to why I started a second one, but I work them together. I purchase trucks through Noah Transport because it's older. I run the trucks through Cologne. I own both. I do everything. I wear all the hats. And I love it. Another thing that I do is I help people start businesses. I'm pretty good at it. So it's why I always show up for daughters, because this is a passion I have. I think we can all have a business. And it's within all of us. And the third business I have is a global industries. And it's something that I'm going to use in Africa and Nigeria. That's why I made it a corporation. And I'm an electrician by trade. And so our vision is to do solar panels in Africa.
My grandparents and something that I was doing, I can't remember how long we made notices. And now, yes, a long time, I had my own business back there selling on the streets, contraband and different things that we weren't getting in our country. And came here, in Avon, Mary Kay.
Me, besides daughters, I am a retired parole officer.
That's the
I
police.
did. Yes, I was awarded parole officer of Texas. I did that. I'm also a workaholic because I work for another probation now. And I work in a treatment facility. I'm a manager. And I also work in the daytime, working with mental health, helping people get their lives back, besides all the other stuff that I do. I also own a nonprofit organization called New Hope, and I'm working on getting my building together so I can house those mental health people into homes instead of putting them into shelters. So that's what I'm working on. So besides daughters, there are other things that I work on every day. As my sisters tell you, we've been working since we was little, so that's all I know. She gets mad at me, but it's okay.
She didn't tell the whole story, but we'll leave that for another.
It's a big in this house. Thanks, Mom. We know you reputation. I love you. I actually used to live in this neighborhood. And Carla is a part of my team of people that we're teaching wealth building. So I'm ready that I would not work for anybody else, but that I would work for myself. And I started when I was young, working for myself.
We're not entitled, but we do need to work, and we need to pass that on to teach others. So my goal is to talk to everybody who needs wealth building, which is everybody, and help. Hey, what? How y'all doing? Everybody Saturday, y'all like this stuff? I'm Dee. I actually have 3 things that I'm doing. I own also a trucking company, been trucking for a long time. It's provided a very nice lifestyle for me and my family. In addition, not too long ago, and I'm a daddy's girl, got me involved in the business that my mother's in. And some of the products that we have has.
I do a lot of things right now. But I'm partners with my cousin and PCLS. But I've been driving for over 17 years. So decided to start doing for myself instead of keep working for different companies that's not paying me what I'm worth, not paying me what I need to take care of my family. So I'm like, been doing it long enough, so I'm like, okay, now it's time to start and take a step out on my own with my cousin to do it myself.
Learn about empowerment.
All right.
To see if it's anything that, that you all are doing that can perhaps help me. Ms. Hughes,
I'm here for support. I've been to a seminar like this before, but I've never been to one that catered just to us. It's truly amazing. You guys did a great job. I'm proud of you. I always thought that buying a house, owning a house, everything. No, it's not. I really appreciate what you're doing. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Patrice. I'm here for support. I do not own a business and I bought my baby.
Hi, I'm Shakaya. I'm a senior. I don't own a business. I'm a senior in high school. And I hope that by being here and getting some insight into what career I want to pursue after high school or what path I want to go through in college.
Hello, I'm Marge. I am a registered nurse, soon to be women's health nurse prac, a nurse midwife, and currently I'm working on a business, life coaching. My goal is to open a clinic and to implement some of the coaching techniques or spiritual healing inside the clinic for women. One of the reasons why I decided to be a nurse midwife is because Black women die 4 times faster in childbirth than any other race. So I feel like offering services on more like a mindset coach and spiritual healing and overcoming trauma, things like that could really benefit in the clinic setting. So currently my business is Intangible Differences. I'm the owner and working on that coaching service. So.
Good morning. My name is Dorothy Robinson. I've never heard of this organization, but I've known Empress for many years, and she invited me. Over the years, I have owned numerous businesses, including a nonprofit. And I just love seeing young Black women in business. And I always say, don't go into business just thinking about making money. Be passionate about your business, because your passion will eventually lead to your purpose, and your purpose will lead to your prosperity. So I tell you, be proud of who you are. You know, we've been downtrodden so long, and I'm so thankful to see a group of young women, black women, coming together, working for a common cause. And I want to thank Empress for inviting me, but I'm going to have to leave a little early. But thank you so much for inviting me.
Good morning, everyone. I am Tiffany Jackson, and I am a friend of Leon's, and I am here to learn a little bit more about, just empowering other women. I am a big supporter of women, all women of all colors, but I definitely really support women of color. And so I'm really here to learn and network and be a part of the experience. I work for Barack Obama, Friends of Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy, which is a fundraising nonprofit. But in addition to that, I also on the side, I'm a grant writer. So for those who, want some additional assistance, I definitely do that as well.
I've got to get over here and position myself.
Come on, Billy. Come on, Billy.
Good morning, my sister queens. How are you? My name is Millionaire Williams, and I don't know if you've heard me or not, but I said Millionaire Williams.
Now I heard
And we are all connected to the throne. Each and every one of us in this room, by the sound of my voice. Thank you, my sister Empress, for inviting me. I am what you call a multi-entrepreneur. My past consists of, I was a county commissioner in North Carolina. I was a vice president of a chamber of commerce there. My husband and I moved from North Carolina to California. We only lived there 4 years, but we've moved here to Texas. My sister lives in Forney, and that's where we had a house built there in Devonshire. So I'm excited about being here. I'm also a licensed chaplain. I'm an author, and I will share my information with each of you and make sure you get my info. My son was in the military, came back from Afghanistan during that first tour, and all the body parts were there. However, I had no idea what hell we were about to embrace. Mental illness is real. Trauma is real, and thank you, my sister, for doing the work. And anytime we say in our families, and I'm sorry for taking a minute, but I'm going to do that. Anytime we say in our families, girl, you know how Aunt so-and-so is. You know Uncle, let me tell you something. That's attached to mental illness, but we don't have the conversations because we don't comprehend and understand the dysfunctions that are happening in our families, our immediate families, and some of us in this room, and the trauma that we've endured environmentally and internally, and the decisions that we've made that brought situations in our lives. This is my 4th marriage, and thank God I got it right the 4th time. But I tell you, I don't stop. It won't stop. Because when you come to understand who you are, and I'm so glad that you are in the room, young lady, because these are your sister queens that are here to pour into your destiny, in your purpose, and transform your life so that you can see bigger things at your age that we didn't see. So you take in every gem, every jewel, you connect with all these women in here because you don't know who God is going to bring alongside to help you get to that next step. And I'm so glad that your mom brought you here,
Yes, indeed.
because it's amazing to see a mother and daughter here today. Because that brings generational wealth and generational mindset. You get to see some options to make some choices today that may not have been on your scale yesterday, but today you can walk out of here anew because you've been given something else that we didn't get at your age. So you take it, you grab it, don't let go of it, and you stay connected. I'm gonna get off this mic because y'all don't see the name and in the blood of Jesus. But I am a certified mental health coach, and also I have several businesses as well. We ain't gonna go into all of them, but yes.
Hi everyone, my name is Brianna Brown. I am Yvonne's mama. But you know, as I was sitting here, I was also reminded that I'm the daughter of a sharecropper from Clinton County, Arkansas. And my granddad, his first business was buying a school bus to take both his 13 kids to the field and other kids. And that's how I'm saying we got entrepreneurial. I got entrepreneurial spirit in my blood, and I'm not honoring it. I think that's really the message. My grandmother, on my mom's side, she owned an antique store on 6th Street in Austin, Texas. And as I'm just sitting here, I'm getting filled and inspired, so I appreciate the example of everyone who is in this room, and I appreciate my ancestors. And I'm gonna figure out how to make, you know what, Dion, I went down to, wherever you get an EIN, or no, where you get the thing where you get your name. I'm in the room that should tell me that, you know, you go down the county. You get the tax office. So I do have a name that's filed in Dallas County, Tall Cotton Productions. That's a nod to the field that my daddy picked cotton in for generations. So I'm gonna get it together sooner than later for the next generation.
This is my mom, and I just wanted to say, I'm gonna let her talk. I just wanted to say that my mom came from a family of Black wealth. My mom's mother, before we could shop at white places, my mom's mother's family owned the grocery store that all the Black people shopped at. They owned the gas station and the local bar. So my mom and myself came from a family of entrepreneurs who were seen as Black wealth where we came from. She grew up in her 70s. Back then, there wasn't indoor plumbing, but they were considered wealthy, so their house had indoor plumbing.
Wow. Yeah.
And myself, I was a cosmetologist for 31 years. And I had everybody in the neighborhood, so I felt good about myself. And I am so honored to be in the room with all of us. It's overwhelming.
Yes,